Hello there YouTube, I am God874, and in today's video I will be showcasing my Week 7 battle of the UPA. In this battle we are going to take on Tone, coach of the Miami Malamarlins. His link will be in the description below, as well as every other coach and the UPA fan server. You guys should go join and pick up a Flamethrowers role. That would be very cool and awesome. I want to start by prefacing this video with a few different things. We are 3-3 currently, so we're not having the greatest season. I haven't really felt too comfortable with this team, as I say every week, and it just continues on. B, I did this battle on Friday, not the one before this, but the one before that, as this goes up on Sunday. I went on vacation last Sunday to Wednesday, and now I'm recording this Thursday. Why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you because from Friday, roughly that time, even like maybe the Thursday, up till right now, my motivation for Mons has been very low, and I am going to try my hardest to have it not reflect in the videos too much, because who wants to watch a negative draft battle, right? This one and tomorrow's BBL video, which I might bring it up in as well, it might be a little bit noticeable, and I really like to be honest with you guys with kind of like my headspace and how it's affecting the channel and content. So it's not to a point where I'm not going to upload and not going to do my stuff. It's just might be a little bit of a mood going into these battles. Just wanted to let you know that, and again, not going to try and have it not affect my content. Otherwise, we can just go into the team builder here as we do every week. Let's list off Tone's team here. Landers, Therian, Weavile, Haxorus, Milotic, Arcanine, Hatterene, Roserade, Heliolisk, Bronzong, and Machoke. This is an interesting team. There is no low tier not named Machoke on the squad, and there is a lot of mid tiers. In my eyes, this matchup is a very 50-50, and I know you can say that about every matchup, but in this particular one, I really think there's a few things that my opponent can do that really pressures me, and there's a lot of things that I can do that really pressures him. The big thing that is good against me is the Milotic, Arcanine, Roserade defense core. Fire, Water, Grass, naturally good, but all three of these get natural recovery, and they are very fat. Milotic is extremely hard to break through. Arcanine is pretty bulky itself, and while Roserade alone isn't that great, it does cover for the things that beat Milotic and the things that beat Arcanine. So I do have to be very cautious of how I approach breaking through this defense core. Very scary, and it's very well built. The other thing is Weavile. I've been preaching IRL that Hippowdon, if it loses to a physical mon, my team's going to struggle with it, because my team doesn't have a good secondary physical wall. It doesn't really help that Ice Dark is amazing stab coverage, so it's already hard to switch into to begin with, but my team is just one victim to it, because I don't have a good switch in that's not named Primarina, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Good things though. My team's usually weak to special attackers, but my opponent's special attackers aren't actually that scary against my team this week, so I'm not really too worried about it. Haxorus is literally whatever. Lando T is not that scary to my team, and while Bronzong does hardwall a few mons on my squad, it's mostly not that hard to deal with. So besides Weavile, the offense is not that scary. It's just the defense that I have to worry about. So that's a rundown of Tone's team. What I'm bringing to this game this week consists of Primarina, Jirachi, Hippowdon, Chandelure, Scolipede, and Rotom Mo, with the game plan being to pivot around early and try and break with Chandelure. So that's my game plan for this week. Anyway, we can start talking about my team here. First is Primarina. You see it on screen here. This is a pretty cool set. The issue with this though, and I bitch about it every week, and in this matchup it doesn't help because my team does get destroyed by Weavile. This is a great initial switch into Weavile. It is. The issue is that Primarina has pretty bad longevity, and Weavile gets Poison Jab. So what they can do is knock off a X amount of times into my Primarina to a point where it's in range of Poison Jab. And the issue is that they have Roserade, which is a great switch into Primarina that I don't have answers for in terms of this set. So they can always just knock off, go to Roserade, and rinse and repeat until Primarina dies. So I'm not really big in that sense of how I want to play Primarina in this game. Though the good thing is that besides the Rose Raid, Primarina is amazing here. If Rose Raid doesn't come, it guaranteed should get a kill in this game, unless Tone makes some wild reads. So that's pretty nice. Calm Mind lets me break through the Milotic unless it's Haze, and that still makes it to where I put an incredible amount of pressure on that Milotic. So that's pretty nice. Draining Kiss is my attempt for some longevity, so that's that. And then Energy Ball hits the Milotic. So that's the Primarina set. I wanted it to be a little bit more offensive, but because of the Weavile, this is the set we're running this week. Speaking of more ways to deal with Weavile, we have Choice Scarf Jirachi this week. I have some Spadef here just to deal with the Hatterene and Rose Raid. This moveset is hard-walled by Milotic and Arcanine. It's okay because I do plan on U-turning with this Mon most of the game, and it didn't matter what move I ran on a Choice Scarf set besides maybe Trick. I was always getting walled by those two Mons anyway. So I thought, let's put Fire Punch for Bronzong, Ice Punch for Lando and Haxorus, and an Iron Head for Stab, and we'll be good to go. That's why I decided to run this set. That, and again, outspeed the Weavile. Third Pokemon is Hippowdon. This is a pretty standard set. I do have Ice Fang for the Lando, and this investment allows me to always 2-co a Landorus with max HP with an Intimidate drop. So that was pretty nice. If there's some defense investment, maybe not. But with max HP, I believe that's what this calc was. Rocks are good in this game. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard set. Bronzong does hard wall this, but if I can get rocks up and switch out, it's fine with me. Bronzong's not the biggest threat to my team initially, so it's okay. Fourth is my favorite set on this team by a mile. It is Chandelure. This is a very gimmicky set. It's similar to Primarina, but it can be played more offensively. And this is good because if Chandelure can get up the quiver dance, as I'm calling it, it basically wins the game. I do need a little bit of chip on Lando and a little bit of chip on Milotic, but they have two Intimidate Mons. I wouldn't be shocked if they used like a max HP Lando as a pivot into Chandelure at some point, so that could be very helpful for my squad here. And just the coverage is just so good here. It's a little bit hard to get off because I need to get off a Calm Mind and rely on the Arcanine and or Lando to switch into me. But if I can, I think the payoff is very worth it for this game this week. Fifth is going to be our Life Orb Scolipede. The more and more I build with this team, I already talked about the negatives. I love Scolipede though. This Mon is so fun to use. I have Protect so I can outspeed Weavile at +1 and everything on their squad. And this was just the coverage I needed. If there's no Intimidate drop, Aquatail with just a little bit of chip knocks out both Lando and Arcanine, so that's pretty sick. Otherwise, I just needed Dual Stab for the rest of the team. This is my late game cleaner, so this will be around till late game, and hopefully there's not Intimidate spam running around. Finally, we have the Rotom Mow. This is just my standard Spadef pivot for the game this week. I have Citrus Berry just for some extra recovery for stuff like the U-turn Lando if I need to tank that. This is a pretty standard set. I needed Defog for the Scolipede and the Chandelure because those Mons are pretty important in this game, and I didn't want them taking a bunch of rocks chip. Otherwise, this is my best Milotic answer because Milotic does run through my team that's not named this and Primarina, so I gotta be a little bit careful in terms of that and keeping this around for that. Otherwise, that's really all it was here for, just for the Milotic, and it can also pivot into the Bronzong and Heliolisk, so that's another role it gets in this game. But that's it for the team builder here. I don't really have too much else to talk about in terms of my game plan and what I'm bringing. Hopefully I didn't drag this team builder out too long. I don't know the time at the moment, but hopefully you guys enjoy the game, and without further ado, we're going to head into the battle. Alright, here we are in the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent Tone. This is our second time ever battling. We did once in in PTL, that's the name of the league. There's no Hat, there's no Rose Raid, there's no Machoke, and there's no Heliolisk, I think. Okay. I mentioned in the team builder, this is kind of a top-heavy-ish team for the most part. It's a lot of, there's no low tiers on this team, is basically the rundown. No Heliolisk, Rose Raid, or Hat means that Jirachi has a lot more free reign to be offensive in this game, which is pretty nice. Arcanine, Milo, and Bronzong is extremely annoying for my team to try and break down. I don't really have a solid lead. I have a few things I was thinking. Something like Primarina looks pretty good early on. And I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Is that or the Jirachi? I think I like the Primarina. My opponent has not been uploading his game, so I don't actually know how he's been using this team. So hopefully we can get kind of a good grasp early on how he plays it. So again, good luck, have fun to Tone. Jesus, can't talk, and I can cross out the rest of my notes while the loading screen goes through and stuff. Not that that's not here. I'm not really feeling this matchup's not terrible, but it's not great either. If I can break through the defense, I think I'll be okay, but that's going to be that's going to be a big if. They're going to lead off with the Haxorus, as I led off with Primarina, right? Alright, that looks like a pretty easy Draining Kiss to me. If they stay in, they're a Madman. I should live any one hit from this thing. I think Banded Poison Jab is the only thing that doesn't knock me out. I think Draining Kiss is just fine. Because if the Bronzong comes out, I can Calm Mind on it. So yeah, they switch out. They're going to see the... Oh, they went Milo. That's fine too. I do have Calm Mind Energy Ball for this particular Mon here. Because this thing is a big threat to my team. As they are leftovers. Okay, good to know. I still have not crossed out everything because I've been very slow to it. So give me a sec to do all of this. I think I got everything. Okay. I'm going to Calm Mind on this. This thing might Toxic me, which is going to be very annoying. They Scald. Okay, I don't really care about that. I kind of want them to burn me, but they don't. We can see if they have Haze. We can get a good grasp on their moveset. They have Scald. They're going to recover. They could have Haze, Toxic, Flip Turn are 2 moves I'm looking at. I mean, 3 moves I'm looking at. Don't know what else they would have. I think those are just the 3 likely moves. As I will Energy Ball this thing now. Haze is annoying, but not a big deal. If I can get this out of the way early, that's really nice. Or at worst, get Chip, right? Because if I can get Chip on this, then Jirachi looks a little bit better. It's not great still because there's an Arcanine, but better. So we'll see what my opponent wants to do here. They switch out. They're going to go into, I don't know what this is, Bronzong? Lando. This is going to hurt, what they're going to take here. Let's see the damage. Yeah, that does around half. Let me start pulling out the calcs. I was +1. They have a little bit of Spadef, or at least HP. Not like a crazy amount, but a little bit. I'm going to take this off of your hands. I don't think this thing knocks me out. And I'm going to Surf and knock it out. This will do a chunk. If it's like boosting on it, will do a lot, but I should never die. Yeah. So they're going to get my Primarina low early, but I'm going to get rid of Landorus, and that is a great trade for me. I will certainly take that off. I am so cool with that. It does kind of suck that... what's it called? It kind of sucks I'm going to be low early. I might save this, though, for the Milotic. And I do... That chip does mean that I don't have a switch into Weavile at the moment. So that's also something a little bit scary. They go into Haxorus. I really do want to save this. I have a good switch into this with the Hippo. So we will go out into the Hippo. If they set up in front of my face, I'm going to be mind blown. I'm at 70 HP. There is a chance I could have lived a Poison Jab from this range. I think, if they're not boosting item, but I didn't really see the point of risking that. Yeah, it probably would have been a really low chance anyway. So I think this is a fine play. They Earthquake, yeah, that's fine. 209 down to 135, okay. They did not show Life Orb. 209 down to 135. That did banded damage, I think. I think that's banded, yeah. I'm going to get my rocks. Yeah, that I'm like positive that's banded, I think. So we'll do this. They don't have, I guess Bronzong is technically a free switch, and rocks are annoying for my team, but I'm almost okay with rocks on my side if rocks are on their side. I'm okay with that. If they go into the Bronzong, which I sort of expect to be the play. Oh, they go hard Weavile, okay. Not what I was expecting. Their pressure, yeah. They're going to take Rocks Chip. I want to see if a non-banded hit kills me. Let's see. I'm at 161. I'm at 77. A non-banded hit probably doesn't knock me out. Do I need to risk that, though? The thing is, if I lose Primarina, I lose a really good way to deal with the Milotic. Though I'm already kind of low to begin with, so is it that great of a way to deal with it? If I lose Hippo, it's kind of big, actually. I'm thinking, it's who do I value more, Primarina or Hippo right now? I think I value the Hippo a little bit more, so I'm going to go into Primarina. Yeah, if I was Helmet on Primarina right now, whew, that'd be nice, but we're not. They triple axle, yeah, so I guess I made the right play. Oh man, if I was Helmet, it'd be a great bring. Good thing is I don't think they're choiced. They're not banded. I know they're not banded. That damage would have done more. So I'm going to, I think, just Draining Kiss. Yeah. I'll sack this off. Weavile's going to be a little bit of an issue later on. They don't have removal, though, I don't think. Yeah, they're not choiced. And now I get to go out into either Pede or the Jirachi. I think Jirachi's fine. And I just U-turn. The only issue is if they stay in and knock. Whose item do I give up? If I go Pede, though, like I don't have a crazy amount for Pede because Milo's still very high. Let's go out into this. There's a dog at my door, I think, so I have to open it. Nope, I think it's the other door. What button I click here is kind of important. I think I'm just going to U-turn. And I'm going to sack them on if they stay in. They're not Scarf, we know that. I think they're Boots. They switch, so we make the right play. They go out into Cane, which is going to be the Arcanine, okay? They are not Boots, good to know. That's really good to know. And they're at 75%. What's Scalpy doing to this? I have Aqua Tail, not Earthquake. I kill. I kill with Aqua Tail. I could also go into Chandelure, but I'm gonna go. I want to see a damage thing real quick. If they have Crunch. Crunch does a lot, but it doesn't knock me out. How badly do I need Chandelure in this game? It's pretty nice. I'll go to anyway, because I don't want to lose Scolipede. If they have, like, an insane amount of defense, Aqua Tail actually doesn't knock it out. And I'm just going to Shadow Ball this thing. They could go hard Weavile and claim a kill, but it's fine. Yeah, I just Shadow Ball. I'm faster. Really good to know. That's pretty bulky. They do crunch. This will not knock me out. Does a lot, but it doesn't knock me out. And I just Shadow Ball again. Yeah. Again, if Weavile comes out, it's aggressive, but it's fine. I can figure out if it's Boots, which I'm pretty sure it is. As they might just sack this. This will be close. Hopefully it does just kill. It does. Sick. Arcanine drops. I wonder what item that was. Not a big deal. It is gone out of this game. Oh, I just messed up. They go into Milo. Arcanine's gone. This thing is still a very big problem for my team. This Pokemon here. I want to save this for the Bronzong. I have a really good switch in into my Rotom, so I will go out into that. If I had a Calm Mind up, I stay in, but I don't. And I'm glad I don't, because I think I made the right plays there. I need to prioritize Scolipede. It beats a lot in this endgame. I need to get Chip on this. They have Scald. Yep, that's fine. I want a Volt Switch, but I don't really have a good Volt Switch target. Do they have a Leaf Storm Switch? And Haxorus isn't really a great Leaf Storm Switch in. So I think I just do that. Yeah, I'll only Leaf Storm. They could go into Haxorus, but that's fine. This will do a lot. If I had Primarina around, I could just Volt into that, but because I don't, I want to keep this. And Bronzong coming in is not really a big deal. Haxorus also isn't either, and Weavile doesn't want to take a Leaf Storm. This technically can tank, so that is something I have to look out for. They do just switch out. They go into Weavile. This is going to hurt. I believe it lives, but it's not going to appreciate this hit. If it's Boots, which it should be, yeah. I am going to miss my Leaf Storm. That sucks a lot, actually. Again, I don't think I killed, but that damage would have been really nice, like huge. Okay. That sucks. I have to save this. Who's my next sack? I don't think it's Hippo. I think it's Chandelure. Chandelure doesn't do anything anymore outside of beat the Bronzong. It's really nice for the Bronzong, but I do have ways to beat it still. Oh man, that really sucks. They're gonna knock off, yeah. I'm glad I didn't go Jirachi. I thought about going hard Jirachi, but I didn't do that. I go back out into my Irachi now, or I go Peed. Jirachi, Evo. See, this sucks now because U-turn I don't think kills from this range, but if it took the Leaf Storm, it 100% did. I'm gonna go Rachi anyway in U-turn. If I gotta sack something, it's gonna be the Hippo. Hippo's nice, so I don't lose him on to the whoever either. I don't lose him on to the Haxorus. But it's fine, because I can go Hippo if they stay in. The issue is they can just go back on the Milo. I don't want much for that. They go out into Haxorus. Okay, that's fine with me. I think I just go Peed. Yeah. I guarantee I'll defeat this, right? Yep. Mega Horn kills. Yeah, I go into Scolipede. And I just Mega Horn. Or I could P-Jab. Does that knock out? I think Mega Horn's just safer. I do always outspeed this, so that's cool. And they're going to sack this. Okay, so this dies. Cool. Alright. So that's good, because that means I have a free sack and hippo in the back. So that's a good sign there. Again, not doing much. Rocks up are really nice, just for the extra little bit of chip in this game. They go on a Bronzong now. Bronzong. Megahorn does so much to this. They know I'm the whatever item. See, I have to just slowly chip at this. I really just want to get damage on this. As long as I keep Rachi around, I'm gonna Megahorn this. Yeah. This will do around half. That does a lot more than half. Nice. Hopefully they just go for rocks. They Gyro Ball. This probably knocks me out. It does. Okay. That's fine though, because I got that damage off. That is actually fine. I get to go out into Rachi now. I think that's just max HP. I don't think that's got much defense in it. See, I don't think U-turn kills. No. Fire Punch does if it's not heat proof. Okay. I Fire Punch because if they go Milo, I have a free switch. It's not a big deal. Yeah. I Fire Punch here. If they go Milo, I just go Rotom. If they go Weavile, they don't really like the hit, so it's fine. If this is not heat proof, this kills, like every time. They withdraw, so if they go Milo, U-turn would have been the right play. Yeah, they do, okay. So I make a little bit of mistake there. The thing is, though, because of the, I get the burn. I don't have Toxic, so it doesn't really matter too much, but that means multi-skill's a thing. Damn. Okay, it's fine. Just a little bit extra annoyance. I go Rotom still. And if they go Weavile on the double, I have Hippo Sack. Because Hippo does nothing in this game. They flip turn. Okay, that was smart. They probably just go Weavile. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm starting to think that Leaf Storm damage is going to matter. Because I'm going to need to U-turn on this Weavile. And it's not going to kill. And I might lose my Rotom because of it. Yeah, that thing, I think it lives a U-turn, so. Do I live a triple axle with this thing, with the Citrus Berry? You're not banded, you're boots. Heavy duty boots. I doubt it. Let's think here. No, I don't think I live. I go into the Hippo here. I could go Rachi if I was feeling like they knock off, which they could still do. The extra Sand Chip could be nice for the Weavile here. Hopefully I live. The triple axle, okay, yeah. I don't think I live that now. Okay, that sucks. They get a crit. I don't think that crit mattered. Because, yeah, at this point, I think I lose unless U-turn kills. Because if I U-turn, let's say I would have killed this. If they go Milo, I go into Rotom, and it's just a back and forth sequence that I would be able to come on top of. Bronzong's low, it doesn't really matter. If I Iron Head here and they stay in, that's fine. But if I Iron Head them, they go Milo, I just lose. So I need to U-turn, and I need it to kill. Because if it doesn't kill, then Rotom's dead meat. And I need Rotom to win, because Jirachi doesn't beat the Milo in the back. Yeah, they stay in, so this is where it's going to matter. Yeah, they live, so that sucks so much. Because they can just knock off. That sucks. I'm a little upset about that, but it is what it is. They're a knockoff here. It won't kill, but you know, into a. Oh my god, there's so much still. I almost want to go back into Jirachi. I either rely on a triple axle miss, but they can just click knockoff again, right? I don't need my Scarf. Well, I do for this, but I mean, if I go into Jirachi and then knock off, it's over anyway. I need this. I need them to triple axle. I don't think they will. I think they just click knockoff and the game's over. So yeah. Jirachi, they knock off, right? Yeah, smart play. That was the correct play. I live, but it doesn't matter. GG to Tone. I'm pretty upset about that, but you can't, you know, you gotta take some and lose some, right? We're gonna lose 3-0, and we're gonna drop to a negative record here. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Yeah, I'm just gonna live. So hopefully next week we can bounce back. My confidence in this team is so deflated at this point. I felt like we had a good chance in this game once I had a really good start in this game, but clearly things didn't work out. They had Poison Jab, yeah. So GG to Tone, make sure to go check out his link. It will be in the description below. Again, he's not really uploading the league, but you know, he still has Pokemon content over there. So go check him out. We'll move on to next week. I don't want to drag down this video anymore because I'm just kind of bummed right now. Thank you for watching so much, and I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, see you then.